Okay, so can you name a Canadian movie?
Fargo.
What's your favorite Canadian movie?
I cannot come up with one.
There was this one movie that we saw once. I can't remember what it was called, but I thought of it as a very Canadian movie. It had who was in it? I don't know.
Who's your favorite Canadian actor?
Tom Hanks.
What's a Canadian movie he's been in?
Volcano movie with Meg Ryan.
That was about a volcano.
Yeah, or the
in Manitoba.
You've Got Mail.
You and I together are going to come up with the storyline for the next amazing Canadian movie. Okay. Okay. So our movie is about someone who does what?
Dance.
The Canadian movie about the dancer is set where?
New York.
And what is this Canadian dancer in New York's problem? What is she trying to do in this movie?
Like, I don't know. Become famous.
And never have to go back to Canada again?
Yeah.
You guys want to talk to me about Canadian movies? Hey, do you guys want to talk to me about Canadian movies? Sir, do you have a second to answer a couple questions about Canadian movies?
I know nothing about Canadian movies.
That's okay. Canadians don't know anything about Canadian movies either, so you're well qualified to answer these questions.
Okay.
Who's your favorite Canadian actor?
Jim Carrey.
Rachel McAdams? Is that her name?
Can you guys think of a Canadian film that either of those guys have been in?
Absolutely not.
Liar, liar.
But weren't they both in Bon Cop, Bad Cop?
I wish. I would have made it a lot better.
Let's write a Canadian story right now. Our great Canadian film is about someone who does what?
Manufactures maple syrup.
Where do they live?
The Great Canadian Wilderness.
And what problem are they having in this film that they're trying to overcome?
There was a maple syrup heist.
Our movie is about someone who does what?
Drives a Zamboni for a living.
Someone who cuts down trees. Is a Mountie.
Lumberjack.
Then I'd know it was Canadian, right? They need more Mounties in Canadian films.
When I say Canadian movie, you think?
Kevin Bacon.
I think you got there through Canadian Bacon, which happened off camera. When I say Canadian movies, the first thing that comes to your mind is?
Subsidies.
Dam. Beaver dams.
Our film is about someone who does what?
Plays hockey.
Where do they live?
Scarborough.
Okay, I like this. I'm from Scarborough. What problem is this person having that they're trying to overcome?
The hockey's not popular in Scarborough.
Okay, hockey's not.
Basketball.
We really need to get into a video together because we're all wearing the same thing. The three of us right now are going to come up with a storyline for an amazing Canadian film. Our Canadian movie is about someone who does what?
A Mountie.
And where does this person live?
Northwest Territories.
And what is the problem in their life that they're trying to overcome in this film?
Polar bear on the loose.
Who's your favorite Canadian actor?
Okay, Drake.
From Degrassi?
Yeah, true.
Okay, let's make up the story of the movie, you and me right now, okay? What's his job, the person in our movie? Think of a Canadian movie.
Yeah.
Okay, it's about an actor. Where does he live?
I think he will live in US, yeah.
What is his problem? What is he worried about?
How to get a good movie from the shitty movies.
Good. So the hero of our movie is an actor, a Canadian actor who lives in Hollywood, who's trying to get into good movies because he's been in too many shitty movies.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
No problem.